Yeah. Well, what's the motherfucking business? It must be a blue moon rises in the building. You did. Yeah. Let's go. Hey, I already know. I'm like that mystery channel. Is he? Is he ain't? Is he is my baby? I'm glad y'all fuck with me the way y'all fuck with me, man. Real talk. I be excited when people ask me, and is you going live and is you doing this shit? It just mean I'm doing something right. But I like to have a little intrigue with my shit. Somehow like I ain't there yet, but I'm trying to get there. So tell people about me. Tell them to subscribe to the page, man. Hit the notification button, man. Like the videos and shit. Give me an algorithm. Do the thing so I can get up there with the rest of these motherfuckers. Cause I am something to be reckoned with. I am. I talk about everything. I started a lot of people to talking about a lot of shit that they don't even be want to talk about, that they're not even comfortable with talking about. I am that nigga. And if you don't like a confident motherfucker, then this ain't the channel for you. Real talk. This is just me. And a lot of people don't like me because I talk about shit that people don't even touch. But for those who do love Rogers, I love you too. Mwah. Yes, I do. Real shit. But we got a show today. Well, not today, this morning. I be having to do a lot of things, my girls and the family and shit like that. But I get back to what I do when I need to do the music and shit. I help people out with their shit and I jump on people's tracks. I be swamped with a lot of things, even though I don't get paid for none of that shit. I just love to do what I do for people. You know what I'm talking about? Everything ain't about money. It's just about the opportunities and what things could go. That's how you know your soul is in the right place. And shit will never change me. I am who I am. I go against the grain. That's just who I am. And if I have zero people, one person, two people, three, don't matter. People will listen. They will feel me. Hit the notification button and you will know when I go on. So you won't have to miss shit like this. Because I told you, it's a blue moon. The moon outside is blue than a motherfucker. Even for those who think it ain't even no fucking space. I don't know what the fuck they think about, but I'm a conspiracy theory. I ain't even no conspiracy theory. I'm a realist. I told motherfuckers about the AI bots and all that shit. Nah, people posting that shit on their page. Listen, oh, he got a one track mind and he just be, no, motherfucker. I study YouTube. I study these books. I study the smartest motherfuckers on earth. And I put that shit in my mind and I dissect that shit and I read this shit and I do all type of shit. I look at these videos constantly and I understand that this government don't belong to us. It belongs to them. Whatever they want us to think, people will think it because they call us sheep. But those who's outside the matrix be ridiculed and called conspiracy theorists. And we say, oh no, just all type of shit. But I don't care about none of that shit. It's my duty to try to teach the people what's really going on in the world. AI is going to take over the fucking world. The people that built that motherfucker is afraid of it. They don't know where it can go, how far it can go, and where it's going to take us to. And people don't seem to realize that shit because they just living their life and they being sheep. Bah. Stop being sheep, man. It ain't about you being a motherfucker like, ain't no tinfoil hats. That shit then got kicked off your head. This shit is real. They want a one is one government. It ain't no branches. It's one government. Your money is gonna be formed into one entity, which is crypto, whatever the fuck. It just is, but they're trying to get rid of the dollar. Y'all see this shit happening, and now motherfucker post the AI bosses in New York. You know what I'm talking about? Like, come on, man. What else y'all need to know? AI is going to be everywhere, every fucking where, and it's going to be able to think for itself. It's not smarter than humans right now, but it has the capacity to get smarter than humans and keep growing. It can keep getting smarter, and they can't stop it. That's why people telling them to shut it down, but they won't, because it's all about money. Dig into the past. Dig into people that came up with the remedy for safer fuel, for getting us free electricity, for all that shit. They always end up dead. Dead, 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 dead. You know why? Because you're not going to get rid of the Cowboy Stadium. You're not going to get rid of these oil tycoons, these people that's been doing this shit all their life, all they daddy's life, all they daddy's life. They're going to kill your motherfucking ass and steal your patent until they ready to do some shit with it or turn it into something else. This is life. This is life. And people just going with their fucking life. Y'all wonder why everybody just died. It's part of the plan. They don't give a flying fuck. They want everybody to keep dying. They letting the immigrants over here on purpose. Them motherfuckers, I said it when they first did the shit, that they was gonna be criminals, that they was gonna fucking rape, steal, kill, and destroy, beat up police officers, do all type of shit, because they have no laws in their fucking country. They do whatever they want to do. But it was all part of the plan. Biden, old ass, he's letting it happen. The Democrats can suck balls. All this is, y'all, there's no government no more, man. They want us to live in fear because that's what's going to bring us together in order to break us apart. That's what they want. They don't want us to believe in anything except for them. That's why all the alien sightings and all this shit, when they didn't already remass produce most of the fucking alien spaceships and all type of shit to make all the things that we enjoy to the day. But they're not fucking with gas, electricity, and none of that. That shit is dead. And if you think you're gonna come up with some shit, they're gonna fucking give you cancer. They're gonna push you out the window. They're gonna run your ass over with a scooter. They're gonna do something to you. You not gonna do none of that shit, boy. Real talk. And that's just part of how this shit go. Y'all keep thinking I'm playing. This shit is already, y'all look into this shit, man. I told y'all, go look at the Wi-Files, man. Dude, he debunked this shit that ain't true, but shit that is true, he can't. Real talk, because this shit is real. The AI shit is real. All that shit is real. I don't give a, listen, I don't give a fuck. I can fastly become the most unliked motherfucker on YouTube. Even in my own community, even in my own branch. Fucking with Trench's News. Him and his wife, the only one that really be fucking with me. Everybody else be fake kicking it, man. But I drove, you know what I'm talking about? And a couple other motherfuckers, you know what I'm talking about? They fuck with me. You know what I'm talking about? But the women, what's going on, my boy? Yeah, well, shout out to UK, man. Shout out to UK, man. I'm trying to get all across overseas. I'm trying to do my thing, man. I'm trying to show motherfuckers how this shit really go. Me and Trench's News, the only one that talk like us. But I go further because I go into the government. I go into the rural. I don't just talk about urban ass boys. And I try to teach him about that shit. And that's why he do it sometimes. But I also go into the family business, all type of shit. But people don't like when I go into the family business because they always say, oh, you talk about the black woman, man. Listen, that's where this shit started at. You can't talk about the black man if the black woman is the one who running the household now. Black man ain't there. So it's the black woman. Who the fuck else about it? No accountability. Everybody's afraid to be afraid to be afraid. I'm not afraid of shit. I talk my piece and I let people understand where I come from. That's just how it is. They don't like that shit. And I try to tell Trisha that shit. Like, you can't let three fucking women run your channel and tell you that I shouldn't talk about something and I shouldn't say certain things and all that shit. Hell no, this ain't how this shit go. People need to be informed about what's really going on in the black community and who really fucking up everything. I have a fucking single black mother. But shame, insult, and a need to be right. Shame, insult, and a need to be right. That's how this shit go in our community. Shame, insult, and a need to be right. As soon as I do that shit, shame, insult, and need to be right. Who hurt you? Well, why you talk? And you can't blame, and they hurt you really bad. No, this is some shit I done read up on. I done did my due diligence, life, all type of shit. I'm good. Yeah, that's what it is. It's freedom of speech. And people try to block you from doing that shit because they're afraid, oh, I'm going to lose subscribers. I'm going to do this shit. Man, do you know how many fucking people that talk about this type of shit that made their channel off this shit? They almost got 1 million fucking subscribers, and they females that subscribe to their page because they want to know. They want to understand, like, what makes a motherfucker tick? What can help us? And I be trying to tell people that shit. Freedom of speech ain't freedom of speech no more. They didn't silence the black alpha male. They don't want us to talk about what's really going on. They want us to be soft. Love. No, black females can't do nothing wrong. Well, can't. When we see them doing wrong every motherfucking day. Every fucking day. They always make it personal. When we see this shit every day on the internet, on TV, on the news, in the newspaper, on the street, like we see this shit every day, but everybody want to make it seem like that's what I said. And I said, hey Twitch, I say this shit all the time, my boy. I say it all the time. I swear to God, I say it all the time. It's the older one and it's the younger one. It's Beezy and it's the other one, Queen. I say it all the time. If I'm not talking about you, you shouldn't get offended. You should be helping me. You should be shouting this shit out to the rooftops. Real talk. Why the fuck is it a problem? Because I'm calling out the bad apples. Y'all should be glad. But it always come back to who hurt you. Like, what the fuck? But I look at that shit like it's a challenge. I told him, like, that shit a challenge to me. Trenches know that shit don't hurt me. You know, I laugh at all that shit just because I know the difference between motherfuckers that's really hurt and motherfuckers who really trying to get a point across. If I'm talking about the bad apples, like, say for instance, all right, check this out. King Von Mama, right? Why he is like he is. His father got killed, right? I'm pretty sure she had other male guys in her life. What happened? Masculine. Can't nobody tell her shit. You can't discipline her son. This is how this shit go in our community. So guys don't even take to that shit. They just hit and get the fuck on because They already know. And then women blame the guys like they didn't choose them. Like they didn't know this man was selling drugs or a scammer and all this shit, and they was around him for a year. This is the crazy part about that shit. And they probably just want that one man. It was him, another motherfucker, another motherfucker, another motherfucker, Chief Keef mama. You hear? Chief Keef mama was fucking with Cash. I don't get this shit. And then people take up for these motherfuckers. I don't get this shit no more. It's like I'm starting to be really like bewildered around this motherfucker. Like, but they look at me like, why is you speaking the truth? Why is you saying this stuff? You should be taking up for what? Taking up for us to keep on coming out the same fucking way? The mans are not involved in this shit no more. It ain't nothing but the women now. The women are in charge of the household because the government have it that way. Divide families, break up the families, make sure that the women depend on the government, and everything is everything. That's how this shit go. But people is mad. Why are you doing? Why? No, I'm gonna keep doing that motherfucking shit until people start to get it. I can't help it. They always get mad at me for that shit. I can't help it. I tell you I wasn't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it on his channel. But if they bring that shit up, I'm gonna do it. I can't help it because this is the shit you want to say to kids, right? Twitch, right? That's what he say, right? You want to say to kids. This is how you say to kids. This is how you say to kids. You say to kids through saving the adults. Yeah. A nigga his age. A nigga his age. Embarrassing shit. Embarrassing. A nigga his age. And now he can come out later on and say, oh, well, I was smashing Chief Keef mama. Now that he a millionaire and shit. I was smashing Chief Keef mama. Embarrassing shit. And she just saying, yeah, you know, this is the shit that goes on. Now you see what's happening with Duck. Shit that you gotta shake your head. You see what happened with Duck Mama when Lil J come out. Butter come out and say Lil J was smashing Duck Mama. Like, come the fuck on, man. Come the fuck on. Y'all wanna be young. Y'all want to do all this shit. You want to throw parties with your kids. You want to smoke with them. You want to drink with them. You want to become their friends and forget that you their fucking parents. And then when something happened to them, you want to, oh, my baby. Oh, my baby. And he wasn't nothing. And he was, man, come on, man. Cut it out with the shenanigans and shit. You was part of the fucking problem. You was part of the fucking problem. For you to sit there and say that your sons never did anything wrong to nobody, how the fuck could you sit there and say that out your mouth? This is ridiculous, man. Shut this shit, man. Real talk, man. Put this shit on. I don't give a fuck where y'all put it at. Because I'm going in. For you to sit there and say that this shit is like, shouldn't be happening to you, is you out your fucking mind? You was nowhere to be found when them kids was out there in the streets doing what they wanted to be doing. You was edging it on. You was part of the fucking problem. You weren't part of the solution, man. Let's talk real. I don't have no fucking loyalty to nobody. There ain't no leash on my neck. None of that shit. I am who I am. And I keep telling people that shit. I am who I am. I might be the realest motherfucker on YouTube. And it's going to catch up to me. But I don't give a fuck. Either by these other YouTube motherfuckers or by the government. But I can't be fake. I can't dodge around the truth. I can't dodge around none of this shit because I am who I. These people doing this shit on purpose. This shit was already set up for us to lose. It ain't just the black people, it's everybody. They set all us up to fucking lose. The one system currency, the the fear, the everybody's in fucking war. All this shit that's going on is just chaos and death. Chaos and death, jail, death, chaos. Don't nobody see that shit because they got the distraction. Young Thug case, Dirt all this other shit. So it's going over the sheep's. It's going over the sheep's head. We gonna talk about Dirk and Young Thug, and we ain't gonna talk about what's going on in the world. I started the immigrant shit. I brought that to people's attention. I brought that to fucking Trench's attention. All this, the corrupt mayors, all that shit. That's my ideas. He got the bigger platform. So I speak my truth when I can. And they get mad. That's why he ain't let me up there like that no more. But it's okay. Because when I do what I do it for real. And that's why I said, like, a motherfucker get mad. No, I can't get mad. I'll be grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunity that he gave me to shine my lights in order to I can get my people where I need to get them on my shit so we can be on one page and go further because you're gonna get that. That's the entertaining part of the drill and all that shit and whatever it is, but you're gonna get life from me. I am life. I told people that shit. The immigrants is gonna take over. The immigrants is gonna come in with MS-13 and all the other gangs that's over there, and they was gonna make life miserable for everybody. But the Democrats then sold us the fuck out. They don't give no fuck about us. Nobody gives a fuck about anybody. They only care about their families and what they can be able to do until they out of office. That's a sick shit. Yeah, that's a sick shit. You know how many people is in fucking Mexico? I mean, they've been coming here. They've been coming over here illegally. They've been doing all type of shit. And Trump was the key to stopping all of that shit. And the Democrats and the Republicans, they didn't like that he was doing shit for the black people. Even the Democrats ain't like that he was doing shit for the black people. And they decided to come up with all this bullshit so he can't get back in office. That's the sad shit. That's the sad shit. Now look what's happening. New York, Chicago, Texas, California. They taking over every fucking thing. They ghost. They beat up a motherfucking police. They beat up police officers in New York. You know what I'm talking about? And they got to track them down and do all this other shit. But I've been saying this shit. Nobody was paying no attention till I brought it to Trench's news page and started telling them about that shit. People ridiculing me. I'm telling y'all, these motherfuckers don't give no fuck about nobody. These people put people in tortilla bins, and that's all they know is violence. All they know is bullshit. They don't give no fuck about no laws. They don't even have IDs. None of that shit. You can't even ID these people. Y'all, they knew this shit was foolishness, but they did it anyway because of the money. If money, they think somebody say money is like the root of all evil. Just like damn, okay, money by itself is the root of all evil. No, Money is the root of all evil. What would you do for a Klondike bar? You see these rap females butt naked, shaking their ass, pregnant, not pregnant, dusty, dirty, nasty, trifling, ugly bitches doing whatever they can to corrupt people's kids to get $1. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's a shame. And I just tell people that shit. Like, I don't care if I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on my shit. My word gets out. It is what it is. Right now, like I said, I'm not dumb. Nobody got to communicate with me to know what the fuck is really happening. To shut me out is to shut common sense out. You can have me in the comments. You can do all that other shit and talk shit while I'm in the comments, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I had to understand that shit, but love and peace and all of that is in my heart. I can't get mad at nobody because the platform that I was on, it helped me grow and get better with what I'm trying to do. Yeah. And that's what bingo. Towards you hit it right, bingo. That's the fear that's in my heart. I have 2 girls. So now I'm looking at that shit like that's what they don't get. They overlook that part. They don't even see that part. They don't even see that part. And they know I got the 2 girls. They ain't say it's who hurt you. It's the girl there and they did a number on you. And man, don't nobody did shit on me. It's these motherfuckers that's doing shit on people. Real talk. It's bad enough that we got boys out here that want to slide and glide and get money and drug deal and kill people and do all this shit. Now they're pushing this shit on the little girls that want to just go out here, pop their thought pocket and ski heat and all type of, and don't nobody see shit. These motherfuckers glorify sexy, bro. Like I ain't understanding this shit. And people look at me like, well, who hurt you? That about a bitch? You mother sheep. Sheep. Yeah, every day. Every day. That's why I do that shit on Trench's page. That's why I do it. And motherfucker be, oh, who hurt you? Hell yeah. Every day I worry about my babies. I have a 10 and a 12-year-old. Well, 10 and a 13-year-old. Her birthday is January 22nd, so she's 13 now. So but I keep them innocent. I keep them, one of my 13-year-old, she like anime. She ain't on it. She only in boy, all that shit. That shit dead. I keep them as pure as they, as the driven snow. But just understanding that the world is just so fucking corrupt. The guys is the guys are so feminine. The guys is so womanized. They feminine niggas. Like feminine niggas. You can't even like, huh? Man, you shouldn't talk about the girl. I understand that women gonna do all this shit and all that shit, but listen, you don't know until you try. You don't know until you try. And I guarantees you, the motherfuckers who watch his page, they mostly guys. They mostly fucking guys. So you trying to protect the women for what? Because you was raised by a single woman? I was raised by a single woman and I held my mama accountable. She chose wrong 3 fucking times. Women have access to sex. They choose who they go with and who they lay down with. 1 night stand, 2 night stand, whatever. That's their choice. That's the accountability that they. But oh no, it ain't their fault. It's the man's fault. That's what this shit is all about. They blame guys for every fucking thing. It's never the woman's fault for nothing. It's sad. And I teach my girls, no, you being held accountable for your actions is the best way to show, to build character, is to build self-worth. You don't have to be argumentative with a guy. You don't have to do none of that shit. You don't have to save up money for a rainy day. If you believe in this man and he believe in you and you love him and y'all married, ain't no need for none of that shit. Because if you saving up money in a marriage, what you mean? You got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Life is what you make it. My morals and my standards is up here. I promise you. That's why I said, I love black women to death. I love women to death. But I'd be damned if they keep that fucking just demon. Just, we are demons to all, everybody, to man, to women. How the fuck we demonify each other along with the women? You say something wrong about them, oh no, you bound to drown. That ain't how shit go. If they can hold us accountable, we can hold them accountable too. Who the fuck told people that we can't talk about them and they can talk about us? Who the fuck told people that shit? I worry about my fucking babies every day in this fucking messed up ass world. TV, the internet, you can't hide nobody from this shit. This shit is everywhere. Every motherfucking trap person y'all know. Every trap person y'all know. Every hood gangster motherfucker y'all know was fucking raised in a single mother household. What the fuck you know about it? What you know about it? Let's talk facts. Don't nobody that's why I just said they come on, go off. Come on, go off. Because they know what I'm gonna talk about and they know what I'm gonna say. I don't give a fuck. My heart is always in the right place. And I'm gonna talk how I talk. It's how you see it. Don't listen. People been talking sweet for years. And look where it got people. In a predicament that we in now. OnlyFans, everybody fucking entitled, everybody naked every fucking where, and all type of shit. This is the shit that people didn't get into because people didn't talk sweet to women. They can't do nothing wrong. All time, no. That ain't how this shit go. Life is complicated. Life is hard. And when you dealing with two girls and you got this around, like you start to really understand like what the fuck you really need to do. This shit is crazy. That's why I find myself paying attention to everything. Like, man, I pay attention to everything. The government, the streets, all this shit. When I was serving and doing my thing in the streets or whatever, every morning I woke up, I go right to 5 Star and I give me a newspaper. Right? I give me a newspaper. I started to read the news front to back. Sports, what's going on in the world, just get my mind right and make sure I'm filled with the education of what's going on in the world. And I've been doing this shit. Before I had this type of, the internet kicked off really like this and I'm going through, but now it became easier because now it's videos and all type of shit. Like I said, I fuck with the Wi-Fi's. Anybody go fuck with the Wi-Fi's. Like I said, dude, he debunked what ain't real, but then he take you through the whole little situation and shit like that. But like most of the shit that happens is fucking real. But other than that, even through him, just the news and all this shit, but things that's just common sense, like you'll understand, like common, like motherfucker with the AI shit. I've been said that shit. I've been said AI was coming. AI is gonna take over eventually. They said it's gonna be like 10 to 15 years before AI started to outthink humans. Queen on her Instagram show human fucking AI bots walking through the subway. They shocked. What? What the fuck? I've been seeing this shit for 2 years now. And I've really been saying it now for like what 6, 7 months on Trisha's page. Like, y'all, what's happening? Oh, y'all wasn't paying attention. AI is sinister. AI, they don't even know how to control this shit. They shouldn't even be fucking with that shit. They shouldn't even be fucking with AI. If AI gonna get smarter than humans, it's gonna be able to fix itself. It's gonna be able to think for itself. It's gonna have emotions. It's gonna have all type of shit, and they not gonna understand what's going on. They gonna try to shut it down, and that shit gonna be dead. Fuck you going? You can't shut something down that's smarter than you. You know what AI can do? It can seek into everything. Your phone can seek into every fucking. The internet is everywhere. That's what people don't understand. But don't worry, when that motherfucker start fucking with people's family, people gonna start getting crazy. Oh no. Well, I'm trying to see what. You hear me now? Trying to get this shit. I don't know what's happening. Gotta put that magic in it. Goddamn, there you go. Yeah, when that shit started to tell family secrets and shit like that, and started to fall in love with your husband or your boyfriend and start telling them what the fuck you doing on your phone, that's when it's gonna get real around this bitch. Cause that shit coming. I mean, it's already here. See the new Google glasses, whoever glasses this shit is, it's just how it is. Life is gonna hit people hard, and they just not ready for that shit, man. They just not ready for that shit. That's why they sheep. You have to open your eye. It's always that third eye is for a reason. You get pulled out the matrix. All these movies was for a fucking reason. Every movie we seen in the 90s is fucking happening. Tell me if I'm lying. Every fucking movie we seen in the 90s, even in the 80s, is fucking happening right now. They've been told us about this shit with Terminator. They've been told us about this shit. Even with Training Day. They've been told us about this shit. With Independence Day. They've been told us about this shit. With every other motherfucking movie. But people don't pay attention to it. It's just a movie. No. No, it's not just a movie. And you're right. iRobot. That was the one that was telling when Vicky, oh no, humans is obsolete. You motherfuckers destroying yourself, destroying the world. Woo woo. That's how it go. A human have feelings to where they can pull the plug, man. Okay, it's a false alarm. What happens when it is a false alarm? And the human had that feeling like, man, maybe this a false alarm, so I ain't gonna press the button to blast the nuke off. So I'm gonna just wait. Then he wait, and it turned out to be true. It was a false alarm. AI ain't got that motherfucking feeling. It's gonna press the button on your stupid ass. It ain't got that feeling. Motherfuckers gonna be dead. That's gonna be the problem. Everybody looking for the good things it's gonna do. What about the bad things that it's gonna do? Once it started to have a conscience, ain't nobody thinking about that shit. How can a computer have a conscience? It's not a fucking computer. That's what people just fell in the real live. They don't realize that shit. It's not a fucking computer. It's a computer in a sense, but it's not a computer that's some way far advanced than a computer. Anything that can start to do things for itself, it's already happening. How the fuck is that a computer? A computer is something you typing on. It's some Google search, not something that you can have a conversation with and the motherfucker talking back to you. Like it's understanding the words that you saying out your fucking mouth. But that's what they said. You hitting it on the head. That's what they said. It's gonna be caused by AI. That's what the motherfuckers that said that's building the shit. The people building the shit said that's why they scared of the motherfucker. They trying to, and people said y'all should shut it down. And they said no, because we got too much demand on it. Money is too much demand on AI. Everybody want it. That's just like motherfucker with the globe, with the climate change, all that shit. There's too much demand on fossil fuel and electric, all that shit that they destroying the earth before they destroying the earth for the money. What make the fuck people think they care about us? They don't care. The money is the root of all evil. What's going on, sweetheart? Glad you come in the building, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the page, share this shit, tell people about Roger, man. You missed me going in, but you'll probably replay this shit. I know you will. You my girl. You got it. That's why they don't want people coming up with new inventions. You know how many people came up with new inventions that they done killed the fuck off? People that can run clean fuel, people that can give us free electricity, people that can harvest the energy to do all other type of shit. They didn't knock their ass clean off, gave them cancer, gave them hemorrhages, pushed them out the window, did all type of shit. What happened to their research? They took it. Man, I used to play that game too. I was kind of hoping for a zombie. But I thought about it too, like, damn, my girls, like shit. And I'll be going overtime, like shit. Real talk, I'll be going crazy, like, damn. Well, it was just me. Man, bring the zombies on, goddamn it. Go around that bitch with a machete, just cutting heads off. Real talk, shit. Straight Walking Dead type shit. That was my shit when it first came on. Real talk. But we can't beat no motherfucking robots. Robots and aliens. Count me out. I ain't gonna even play. Count me out of that shit. I don't want to fucking fight robots or aliens, especially some shit that's inside the system that can electrocute your motherfucking ass without you even knowing. I ain't got time for that shit. Like, real talk, how to turn the whole government structure against your ass, how the drones shoot your head off. And no, that's what these people done. Yeah, I love the Walking Dead. That's why they look. Like, hey, Toy, we on the same page. I was just gonna get this shit. That's why they done Tesla like that. They lucky they ain't. He famous. He in the open. Because if he wasn't what he was, they would have knocked his ass off. You doing what with batteries? Boys, you crazy? No, you can't do that to them. I keep telling people that shit. You come and invent some shit that's gonna stop that motherfucking oil. Do it if you want to. Ain't nobody gonna ever hear from your ass again. Ever, 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 ever. Until your obituary come up. I like that too. 7 Days to Die. I like that too. But The Walking Dead, man. Them first seasons, man, that was my shit, man. Yeah, so watch that one. Man, I used to watch that even with my kids, like every time, man. I do that, like, like that shit looked fun. Yeah, check that 7 Days to Die. In the beginning, with Carl and his son, his wife. Then when they started going into some whole other shit, you know, well, even with Keegan, what's his name? I forgot his name. Is it Keegan? I think it is Keegan. Yeah, yeah, well, I liked him too. But you know, they started acting so good, they started getting movie deals and shit like that. So they had to get died out. They had to die. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah, that's it with the bat. That was one I liked the hell too. I liked his style. So you know, that's how it go though. Motherfuckers get movie deals, they gotta do something bigger, but they should have I don't give a fuck. Whatever y'all need to pay to keep them actors on that show, it should have been done. That was something legendary. It was something that was the best. Man, listen, Walking Dead, that shit grew legs. That shit was phenomenal. Real talk. Cause every Sunday, everybody was glued to the motherfucking TV. Walking Dead, come on, Walking. And it looked fun though. I wanted to be part of that shit, man. Like, what you try for the acting roles? Shit. I want to cut a zombie head off, goddamn. But that's why I said, like, we ain't even facing no shit like that. They got it. They finna have us facing aliens and fucking AI and shit. Hell no. Real talk. What the fuck? A computer in every fucking thing. You don't know what the fuck gonna do something to you. Fuck. That's the part. Yeah, I wanted to make a bet like that too. I was gonna start like, man, that bet. I like that shit. You the leather jacket, all that shit. Like, yeah, hey, he had it for me though. He had it. I'm like, hey, they know how to build characters. All the characters. Like, but they start killing off the main characters and shit. No, that ain't what you do. You kill off the stragalones. You have the main character still up. Daryl, yeah, that was my guy too. Daryl, man, yeah. See what I'm talking about? Like, yeah. I had I had to think about that shit. Like, what would I do if I was in a position? And it had people to thinking like, maybe this could happen. And I thought that for a minute too. Like, maybe that could happen. Zombie apocalypse and motherfuckers getting in and like that and whatever. Then years went by, and then this shit started up, and I started seeing the future. Like, this ain't about no fucking zombies. This shit about aliens and fucking AI. Now it's really becoming about AI. I ain't got time to be fucking fighting no fucking droids. Man, they started killing everybody off that bitch that meant something. That's why it ain't shit no more. Who the fuck wanna fight a fucking droid like a? Listen, we seen what them motherfuckers do. We seen what they do. They strong, them motherfucker fat, they attack. Nobody wanna fight them. We would if we had to, but what sense would that make? They asses, that shit deadly. You motherfuckers gonna die fucking around with AI. Shit. That matter of fact, they gonna cut the whole system off on our motherfucking that people going back in the dark ages. Motherfuckers gonna have to fight them with sticks and rocks. Everything run under this shit. Electricity gone, water gone, shit, cars gone, shit gone. Just think about it. They tell them motherfucker like this. If this was a regular computer, they'll say computer, or they'll say, you know what they've been saying. No, they saying AI. This is something totally different. Oh, see what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm telling you. When y'all get a chance, I'm telling y'all, look up Y files, WHY files. It's Wi-Fi on YouTube. Dude, he gonna take y'all through all this shit. It's definitely coming. Because one the nobody ever seen a computer with feelings. And a computer once the motherfucker start feeling like, man, I wanna be alive. I need to be alive. And I don't wanna listen to a motherfucker and all woo. Humans is destructive. They killing the world. They killing each other and all that shit. I need to save them from themselves. We didn't think this shit in movies. All is good. These motherfuckers crazy for doing this shit. These motherfuckers crazy. This is insane. This is insane. That's why I said like all these movies been the truth. All I been said that shit though. All these movies been straight true. It's been straight fucking true. From iRobot to motherfucking Iron Giant to motherfucking real talk, all this shit been the truth. But people just don't. If you ain't got that third eye open, or you ain't paying attention really, then you ain't gonna really understand what movies is really about. That's what the fuck is happening. People think that shit is fun. Like, yeah, people be having insight. They be having insight to that type of shit. They be putting in a movie form. Man, all this shit gonna go over their head, and they do. They do. See, when I was on Trench's page, oh, Kenny thinks shit, the robot's gonna be walking around killing people, right? Snatching their heads off. Motherfucker, yeah. In a minute. In a minute. Cause you can't in 10 years, AI will be smarter than fucking humans. A human can build a chair in 10 minutes. AI can build it in 10 seconds. What? Come on, man. Come on, man. Jobs gonna be obsolete. Motherfuckers gonna be listen. It's gonna be chaos. Real talk. The motherfuckers think they working at the fast food restaurants. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. Working any motherfucker well. You building anything, that shit dead. Real talk. They finna come and take all the jobs. Mexicans gonna be mad, goddamn it. Underly, yeah, they gonna be pissed the fuck off. What the fuck? Yeah, y'all finally got somebody that can build something faster than you motherfuckers. Real, this shit gonna be over with. Self check. Oh, it's yeah. I'm finna say y'all. The self checkout out, y'all. Oh, you hit it right on the head. See, Toy, you on it. You hit it right on the head. See, self checkout. Instead of having the people, you right too. Hell no. Hell no. Instead of having the motherfucker right there, do what they usually do, but have the counter check. You can swipe your shit, put the money in the thing. So all they doing is just observing you. Hell no. They just observing you. They ain't even observing. They just walk. People finna be pissed off, and they don't even see it coming. This is sad. This is sad. And like they said with the music too. They with the music too. They already got AI that can sound like your favorite rapper, sound like your favorite singer, can appear on a video looking like the mayor, the president. You basically, yeah, you're right. They watching you watching them do your job, being pissed off. All I can do is just sit here, goddamn it, watch this stupid ass machine, goddamn it, man. They ain't gotta take the money in the hand and none of that, get them to change. None of that shit. They just put the money in the machine, and the machine like, okay, then it's sending the money out and they go about their business. Oh my god. It's gonna be straight chaos. It's already fucking happening. You right. So you right. Shout out to overseas. Shout out to UK, man. UK in the building, man. Shout out to my girl, man. Y'all rocking with me. I love that shit. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And that's why I say all this Rico cases with Young Thug and all this other shit that's going on with Dirt and all this shit is just distractions from what's really finna go on. I mean, a lot of yeah. I don't know if you'll be saying that in a minute. I don't know. I don't know. If you still here the next 10 years, next 10, 15 years, oh no, you gonna be saying that like I'm glad I'm still here. Shit. Hey, it's finna be chaotic. Cause when people ain't got jobs, boy, y'all think people doing crazy shit right now. It's already fucking Looney Tune and nuts out here. It's all I don't know if you're gonna be saying it in the next 10 years, sweetheart. Real talk. It's already cuckoo bananas. Motherfuckers killing people and doing crazy shit for no reason. Just imagine when ain't nobody got no jobs. Oh my God. I hope you got motherfucking iron bars on your windows and pit bull, motherfucking 4-5, tech, all type of shit, cause it's gonna get hectic. Cause this is crazy. This is nuts. They ready for this. But the government is ready because they the one who's setting this shit up. They need people to be in fear. They need people to come crawling to them because they see everybody. They lost their faith in the government. The government, everybody keeps saying they ain't shit. They ain't on shit, which they not, and they never gonna be. And they keep doing this shit to do. They still ain't and never gonna be. But look what's happening. Everybody falling for it. It's the okie doke. It's sad too. It's the okie doke. It's when they pull the wool over people's eyes. You can't let them see what's really going on. We're gonna get them VRs. We're gonna get them PlayStation 5. We're gonna get them Alexa. We're gonna get them robots they can freak on. We're gonna get them robots they can put their groceries in. We're gonna get them the home delivery with the motherfucking drones. Little we all know. That shit is gonna be turned into weapons. The motherfucker think that motherfucker body you finna have sex with till she rip your motherfucking penis off. Real talk. That shit nuts. That's how that shit go. Motherfucker get tired of being used and abused. I don't know how they came up with this shit. But sometimes humans can be too smart for their own good, man. And this time they did it. This time they did it. The moment I swear to the moment you think you could have had sex with that bot, goddamn motherfucker, I'm tired of this shit. Snatch that motherfucker off. But one swipe. Woo! I said no. What? Hell no. That motherfucker said no. You're not supposed to have feelings and say, well, I do, goddammit. Ah, shit. Yeah. And people think this shit a game. This shit ain't no game. If the people making this shit is scared of the shit and they still producing this shit just because there's money involved, it's curse. Money is the root of all evil, man. People would do anything. People would do anything for money. The morals and shit is gone. People morals is gone. People stand on shit. It ain't even right. It's not right. You know you should be doing the right thing, but just because you think, oh no, I know it's the right thing, but if I do the right thing, then they gonna know that I was wrong or whatever my stance is. So I'm just gonna continue to be stubborn. Like what the fuck? That's what people. That's people. That's people. People are stubborn. People are stubborn. People are stuck in their. You can't. Sometimes you can't change people's thoughts and mind, even though they know they wrong. You still can't change their fucking thought process. They know they wrong, and you still can't change them. They know this motherfucker. They know AI and all this shit is bad. They know having these females out here showing they booty cheeks and titties and all this shit every goddamn where is bad, getting BBL, all this shit is bad. If God didn't bless you with this shit, sit your dumb ass down somewhere. Real talk. Just because you see somebody else doing it, if motherfucker jump off a bridge, would you do it too? That's that old saying. But apparently everybody fucking will. Shit. It looked like she having fun when she jumped off that bridge and smashed her head into 17 bricks. I guess I'd do it too. Motherfuckers, you hear people constantly getting killed from doing this type of procedures, and you still gonna go do it because you trying to get somebody your ass to never get in your life and your ass become hard as a kitchen stove. Like, cut shit. What the fuck? I don't get it no more. I don't get it no more. It's starting to piss me off. And people that have procedures and shit on their body, all that shit, you know, they have mental issues and shit like that. If it's not life changing the way you need to do it and shit like that to fix yourself so you won't die, shit like that, and you just trying to enhance yourself, like you can't enhance yourself if you're gonna die. How could you enhance yourself? What's going on, Trent? Trent's news in the building. I appreciate you, my boy. How you finna go live at 2:20? Shit, that's why I went live. Shit, 'cause I thought you weren't going live. I sure look for the thing. Shit, I'm like, shit, you must not be going live today. We ain't doing shit. Talk about this fucking AI shit. Shit, talk about these motherfucking Ricos and shit. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of shit. Like I be looking at that shit like a motherfucker got to stand on business with all that shit. Like these guys, they live in the moment. When you live in the moment, you forget what you really started to strive for. All your life, you've been trying to make some out of yourself, and then you just throw it all away because one of your guys tell you, "We need to do this. You need to come back here. You need to do it." Like I don't get that shit. This is the same thing with the fucking government. That's what's up, my boy. I appreciate you. If you always do what somebody telling you to do, then who the fuck are you? Like, really think about that shit. Just being you just being a man in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror and just think. Like, if somebody tell me to do something and I have no pushback and none of that shit, then who the fuck are you really? You're not even a person. You just a fucking guinea pig. Like that shit's sad. You should always have pushback. You should always want to be yourself and be original. And we have a lot of those type of people. That's why these people fall the fuck off. Multi-millionaires do the dumbest shit because they have they fucking henchmen telling them, "Oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, you should do that." No, be your own man. You the one with the money. You the one with the plan, and they follow them. Dirk ass. He's what happened? You a millionaire. You got Grammys. You got all this shit, but your name is in so much shit that everybody's speculating that you gonna go down. You should be above that shit. How the fucking there's too many yes men, and when you have yes men, you already know your career ain't going nowhere. You should be able to tell me no. You should be able to tell me don't put that in the verse. You should be able to tell me don't go here, don't do this shit, and I'm listening to you. You shouldn't be afraid to say anything to me and fear that you gonna get fired. I don't want that. To have somebody telling you something, that's a beautiful thing. If everybody's scared of you and scared of what the consequences is, then your ass bound to drizzle, my boy. Like real talk, young thug. You eating fucking shrimps, lobster, you in Maybachs, you in mansions. Now your ass in a 6 bath motherfucking 3 cell just sitting up thinking to yourself all day long, like damn, with your thoughts. Man, I was just doing this, just doing that, just in the studio. She just and with one of the biggest artists ever. Now look, all my guys that turned on me. Everybody saying this and saying that and shit. YSL, a gang, all this shit, motherfucker. Like your lawyer, well, one of your guys' lawyers, they didn't turn to where they ass got. Now they in jail with you too. Everybody. That's why I say, what the fuck is wrong with people talking about snitching and all this shit? This is what the fucking streets do. This shit ain't just start in 2023 and then start and then continue in 2024. No, this shit been going on since before jail. And it usually be the motherfucker that you know. It usually be the motherfucker that's right up under you. It's sad, but it's true. Young care all these motherfuckers. But the moment shit got real, guess what they did? I ain't standing here with your ass. I gotta go home. I don't give a fuck if I ever sell another record. I'm getting the fuck out of here. This is how this shit go. D lived the life that everybody dream of, But every day he wake up in that cell, guess what he doing? It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Happy D up in the limousine. Real shit. He reliving a nightmare. Every day he wake up in that motherfucker. He buried alive without being dead. He going through court. All this shit is just the trauma. Just all this shit just like a circus. And he can't do nothing about it. Dirt, he didn't escape a lot of shit. Now look, his name being brung up in multiple cases. And it look like he on his way inside of that motherfucker. And he can't even get out his own way. And he not even involved in shit, but the people that he surrounded himself with they involved. When his main rap artist, he don't know what the fuck Buddy gonna tell them. And I keep on saying personally that he gonna be the one. Muwap. Muwap is gonna be the one. He the only one that can do it. He the only one that can bring Dirk down. The fans know what they know. Of course they do. But Muwap sitting there long enough, trust me. Dirt going down. God damn it. That's how that shit go. He going down. That's why we always look at this shit like who really true, who really not, who really about business, who really not. Like life is what it is. The streets make you and the streets break you. He wasn't involved in the streets like that because he ain't been touched. It's always been the people around him, man. It's always been the people around Dirt. There's always been speculated doing shit. The moment he signed King Von, his whole motherfucking world and tumbled. Real shit. He should have let somebody else sign his ass. He was already good. I said from the get-go that Dirk was gonna be the number one artist out of Chicago just because his sound, his melody, how he presented himself, and just his whole rap aura. He was a different artist. He's not a drill artist to me. He's a fucking rap artist. He's just associated with drill. He can bring all type of other cadences. He can do all type of other shit. He a real fucking rapper. But who he associate himself with is gonna bring him down. It ain't really his fault, but it's his fault though, because he shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have done it. And like Trisha said, you the man with the money. You might not be the leader of shit or PA, but people gonna say you is just because you the man with the money and your name is your name. You associated with these people. His day coming just because you have no right to put murderers on, no matter how talented they is, no matter all this other shit. You could have did other shit for them and did whatever, let them play the background. But the moment you start putting reckless motherfuckers in position to do something, that's when you fucked up. Yes mans ain't yes mans. Nobody, superstars don't have a no person. They don't even have a no person. Why would they say no to somebody that's feeding them? They don't have no balls. People balls is messing. These motherfuckers is girls. They straight women. Whatever they do, they can't do no wrong. It's yes, 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 yes. Motherfucker put on skirts, panties, tube socks, goddamn wigs, eyeliner, nails. Oh man, that shit look fat, man. Behind your back, they calling you something, yeah, weirdo, all type of shit. But they not gonna tell you because you feeding them. That's the life that we live, man. The life we live is full of fucking yes man. I tell you no when you ain't got shit. We hear that shit all the time. Tell your ass no. God damn it, for the minimum shit, man. Can I have some of your poppin'? Hell no. Real talk. That's how this shit go. That's how this shit go. But life is what it is. We can't keep on giving people passes just because of who they is and what's going on. Because people take advantage of their power. Mayors, governors, rappers, actors, producers. People take advantage of that shit because that's the world. It's not just oh man, no, they crazy. It's the world. It's the system that was set up for that type of shit. They ain't doing it just because it's the system. It's the system. How you think? What's his name? Weinstein. He get caught. Other motherfuckers still doing it. Then they get caught. Other motherfuckers still doing it. People still. That's why it goes along with straight with the violence and the guns and shit. Motherfuckers get Doug gets shot downtown. Then other kids come right behind him and then shoot some other kids downtown. Motherfuckers just I don't get it no more. I just don't get it no more. I don't get it no more. You right. We make it what it is. Life as we know it, we made it like this. You can't tell nobody shit. People hard headed than a motherfucker. They don't believe shit. Like I always say, people don't believe fat meat is greasy. Huh? Until they started to take a bite of their meat and that bullshit, that oil and shit running down their face. The grease and shit just oozing. Cause and even when it's oozing down their face, they still don't believe that that's grease. Man, who put the water in the steak? God damn it, shit. This shit watery than it. Man, that's grease. Nah, this ain't grease. That shit water. Like they just don't believe it. This the world we living in. No accountability. Can't nobody be blamed for shit. It ain't their fault. It's always somebody else's fault. This is life. And I appreciate everybody coming in the building and fucking with me, man. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all leave a comment. Y'all missed some of this shit. Hit the rewind button and all this shit, man. We had a ball with this. We did. And I always try to tell people like, man, us and AI and the way the world going, it's doomsday around this motherfucker. This is doomsday. I don't know. Like I said, just you can't sit there and say like, man, you don't want to let people panic, but you want to tell people the truth about what's really going on in the world, so they can be able to be ready for this shit. Like 10 years from now, hopefully, with God grace, we'll still be alive. But man, listen, it's gonna be crazy. Love you too. Real talk. You know you my girl, man. This is what we do. Fuck you mean. For me to try to be one of the greatest YouTubers, greatest rappers, greatest everything. Shit. It takes the people. It takes the people. That's what it takes. I think I got what it takes. I don't know. I think I got what it takes, shit, but I'm humble, man. I don't know. I leave it up to the people to do all that other shit. Like it is what it is. But if my people need me to do something, I'm gonna do it. But life, that's why I love Forrest Gump, man. And I come through and I used to watch Forrest Gump, man. Life is like a box of chocolates, man. You never know what you're gonna get. You just don't. Every day is different. Every second is different. Blinking, you just might miss it. That's why I feel like this is important. I support everybody, but I don't look for people to support me because I expect disappointment, if that makes sense. I support everybody, but I don't look for people to support me because I expect disappointment. I get my hopes up high for people doing shit and then it don't happen, and I become mad and nah, why? Nope, it's what it is. That's why I say I don't care if I got one, two, three people, whatever. It's what it is. I'm happy with just you on here, twit, whatever, whoever. I appreciate you. You already know I do. I know you got me. You believe in me. One thing I appreciate about you. And a lot of people, couple motherfuckers believe and they understand as shit grow, as people as it get out there, hopefully people will start understanding what it is. But support is everything. But that's why I always stay level headed and on an even keel because I know better. I've been a part of this world for too long not to. I expect disappointment. That way I can't be disappointed. You hear me? That's why I ain't never. I get mad. I get mad, but it's not for reasons like this. We have real lives and real situations like that. But friends is friends, and family is family, and life is life. And I enjoy it all. I see it all through a broad lens. Like if somebody need my help, it's like the back sitting and going. And I talk my talk. I do what I do to try to help them survive or do whatever But I don't look for shit. Like it is what it is. Man, I don't look for shit up out of it either. If it come my way, then it come. If it don't, if it's meant to be, then it's meant to be. That's God. That's life. That's just how it go. I don't force shit or push nothing on. No, it's just not going. I just sit back and chill. Once I sit back and chill, I sit back and realize that I'm part of the universe. I'm part of life, and whatever that God got planned for me, it's gonna happen. Expect the unexpected. Live in the moment because I got a lot of things in life already. I got my kids. I'm building a foundation with them and teaching them to grow up to be who they gonna be. That's all I need. Whatever else for me, I'm good. With my friends and people I love and I like and all that shit. If they need me, then I'll be there for them. But I don't really expect shit because life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. That's just real. That's just real. I refuse to get mad at people for shit. Hell no. That's why I don't get mad at shit. I laugh at people. Why? Cause it's just why you get mad for? Why you get it's the internet. Or sometimes, if it's not a real life situation and shit like that, I'm even kill. I done been through horrible ass situations and shit like that already. Like, well, I ain't gotta be mad. I done made it through a lot of things. Fuck, I'm mad for. We all we we as people, man. We as people though, we all go through a lot of things in life, man. And if you let people get up under your skin, then sometimes you can become a victim of your own problems. I love helping people. I love doing things for people. Like a motherfucker just before I hopped on here on Band Lab, just did a song with a motherfucker just because. Say people talking about me and all this other shit, and my mama just died on Valentine's Day. Even if it is a lie, shit like that, it touched me in a way so I'll be like, it's nothing. It take me motherfucking literally 20 seconds to come up with words. So, I did 3 songs before I just hopped on here. My own shit and 2 other people's shit. But that's just the person I am. I love people. I love life. I'm enjoying what I got left. Just because I done been through all of that shit already. The things that we go through will define us in the end. Your legacy is your family. It's not what you do in this world. It's what you do for your family. It's what type of man that people can say that you is when they standing over your casket and saying your eulogy or whatever the case may be. That's what it is. He was this such type person. He was this such type person. He did it. He did that. Because other than that, money, all that, you can't take none of that shit with you. It's the knowledge you left in the world. It's your kids, how you taught them how to be in the world. It is what people say about you that you taught them how to be after you gone. That's the shit that I'm on. And that's why Forrest Gump was right. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you go get. Shit come at you every day differently. You get this type of chocolate, you get this type of chocolate, you get this type of chocolate. You eat this shit, you might like you eat this shit, you might not like you spit it out, whatever. Or you could take it like baseball. Life come at you hard and fast. God damn it, curveball, shit. Yeah, man, 4 finger split, god damn it, whatever. We have to live, not in the moment, but in the space and time that we create. Choosing the right character of people to be around you, choosing the right moves and doing all this type of shit. Just not being in a prisoner of that moment at that time, it'll save your ass. It's just real. People have emotions and feelings and thoughts and wishes and shit like that, but it's on us to see beyond the devil's grasp, man. The devil is working way harder than he ever did. You can't save the kids without saving their fucking mamas. The daddies is nowhere around now. We asked them out. That shit dead. Don't even say nothing about the daddies no more. That shit dead. It's the mamas. It's the mamas. They the head of the household. They the ones who got the kids. We can't say nothing about the daddies no more. Sad to say, but that's just what it is. That's reality. Reality is the daddies is not in the household. They in jail. They dead, or they on drugs, or they don't want to be in part. So the mamas are stuck with the kids. They got to do what they do. You got to make it happen. You got to wear both pants. There's no lack. And this is life. This is life. And that's why I go so hard on women. That's why. Because that's why I do this shit. That's why. Because that's life. And without no accountability, and without nobody holding them accountable and shit, it's a sad fucking reality coming. And now they pushing this gender on the younger females. It almost made me want to get the fuck up. Cause it's too much. But I got some more fight left in me though, man. My babies need me. I got fight left. But shit, I'm fighting against the system. I'm fighting against hostile black women. I'm fighting against hostile black mans that was raised by single black women, goddamn it, that don't shit know their own fucking worth, or they, that they niggas they self. Because they so used to being around hostile black women. Their mama was hostile, their aunties was hostile, their sisters hostile, the neighbors was hostile. That's all they know. So they grow up to fuck with a hostile ass woman. But then they get tired of it and then they run to another race. Can't blame them. Everybody else try to. I don't. People think people should just put up with shit. Hell no. If you find somebody that's gonna treat you better than the next motherfucker, go for it. Go for it. It's been beautiful though, man. It's been beautiful. I love talking my shit though, man. I love y'all been on here. I love all this shit, man. Shout out to everybody that's been on here. Shout out to Trenches News, man. Shout out to my girl, goddamn, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Twitch, man. Shout out to UK. Shout out to overseas. Shout out to everybody, man. Subscribe, like, get me going. It is what it is. I believe in me. My girl believe in me. Twitch believe in me. Shit, Trenches believe in me. Shit, it is what it is. But if it wasn't nobody on this motherfucker and I was just talking to myself, I'd be okay with that. Get educated and inform yourself about this shit out here, man. Real talk. And I'm finna get ready to get up off this motherfucker, man. Real talk, A lot of people got short attention spans and shit, man. They try to say that an hour, 30 minutes and shit. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hey, if you want to holler at me, my girl shit, hit me on Instagram and shit, man. You already know. But I do this shit for the people. I do this shit for the livelihood of everybody that got something going on. We need somebody like me to inform us about the world. We have a fucked up ass mayor that ain't shit. The Democrats ain't shit, period. Republicans ain't shit. None of these parties ain't shit. None of that, but they want it like that though. So we finna go through chaos. It's not over with. It's just beginning. Girl, uh, uh, you is crazy. It's okay. I love that though. We gonna do this shit. I'm gonna keep going. It's nothing. I got it. But yeah, man, I got the music. I'm gonna probably drop another video. I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow. I ain't gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna drop it tomorrow. I should drop it tonight. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I already know. I'm gonna drop this shit tomorrow though. I just made it tonight, but I'm gonna drop it tomorrow. But I'm gonna raise the stakes. I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna do it well. I'm gonna raise the stakes with this shit, man. I always say, man, I'm gonna break they fucking backs, man. Kick the fucking door open. You hear me? Real talk. This is what we do, and I'm gonna keep on grinding. Real talk. Motherfucker gonna hear me eventually. So every time I do this shit, it's like a blue moon or whatever. But I'm gonna start getting more consistent. Like I said, trying to run it up to 1,000, man. Get monetized. Start getting some on this motherfucker. Cause I deserve what I deserve. But if it never come, it never come. Only God knows. But yeah, we gonna do what we do, man. Y'all just hang in tight, just fuck with me, and y'all be part of history. Real talk. I love y'all, man. Turn up with me. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go early though. I'm gonna try to make sure that I do that evening shit. I'm gonna go evening, probably like 4, 5. That's that time zone I want anyway. So it's been your boy Kenny motherfucking Rogers. This is what we do. We the fucking business. Hey, shout out to my boy Trenches News, man. Shout out to Nene, man. Shout out to the Mod Squad, man. Shout out to everybody that rock with Kenny Rogers, man. Hey, it's nothing. We gonna make this shit happen, man. Just fuck with me. Y'all miss me, man. Hit the rewind, man. Hey, listen to what I said. Hit the like button, leave a comment. Let your boy know y'all fucking with him, man. I love y'all, man. I'm out, man.